I'm Martha Waas, and I'm a breast cancer survivor. About a year ago, I had a routine mammogram, my annual mammogram, and they found suspicious cells, and I ended up going through an ultrasound and a needle biopsy, and then they still couldn't quite diagnose. They weren't sure exactly what they were dealing with, so I went through the surgery and they removed the tumor, and the whole journey began. What about myself? I was a hospice or palliative care chaplain for 30 years, and I loved every minute of it. Of course, not of course, but at the beginning, I thought that I knew how to handle this. I've been a sort of end-of-life chaplain for so long that I thought I could just hang on and keep it under control and get through it. Whew, I still remember that moment when I went in the post-surgery visit and Dr. Rager said it was cancer, and I couldn't even speak. You know, it was just, all of a sudden, that was the only thing in my life was that I had cancer, you know? And I just kind of went numb at first. I couldn't think of questions to ask or anything. It was just like, oh no. I mean, it was just like, now what am I gonna do? It was like I lost, like I wanted to keep it under control. And I couldn't really do that because the cancer was so huge and looming. It was like, you know, you talk about a thundercloud just kind of weighing you down. That's what it was. That's all there was I have cancer. Because I worked here for all those years, I knew some of the nurses who were providing my care. And so one of the radiology nurses said, you know, we have a lot of support through the cancer, and so I decided to take the class. And interesting, I had a friend who said, when I told him about signing up for the class, he said, why would you do that? Why would you want to just keep talking about it? And I just said, I don't know how to do this, and I'll take any kind of information I can to decide how to move through this. And it was amazing. I guess one of the biggest things for me was I was in that class the first time. I didn't say very much, but there were all those people on the screen and people talking, and it was okay to talk about it, and it was okay to wonder about things. And I realized that some of the very strange and difficult things I was feeling were normal. I would just encourage people to realize that the cancer is not in charge. You're in charge, and you have so many decisions to make, and you don't have to do it alone. I would just say, I'm so grateful to the Moving Beyond program and Franciscan Health for all the support I've received and helping me realize that there is always someone who can offer support. Yeah, I think the Moving Beyond was incredibly important in my journey.